have a special live interview to share with you this morning. I'm here with Staff Sergeant Ted Kluszewski from Capital Region Toys for Tots. We're talking about the need for volunteers as well as them moving into your new space, your warehouse space where you keep all those toys. Talk to me about why this year was so different from years past.
Yeah, absolutely. So in years past, we did have a permanent location, semi-permanent, over by Event Fitness in Clifton Park. And we operated out of there for about 3 or 4 years. Unfortunately, that warehouse did sell, so we had to move. And we were working all throughout this year trying to find a suitable replacement. However, it's not easy to find a large warehouse space that somebody can just donate to us, as you can imagine. So the season started, and we were still without a warehouse. And obviously, without a base of operations, running the logistics for this campaign became incredibly difficult, and it set us back quite a lot.
And how have you kind of made up for that in the meantime?
So to be perfectly honest, it was a lot of chaos, a lot of caffeine, and a lot of coordination with myself and our other senior coordinators. Excuse me. We just did what we could. One of our big saving graces, though, I have to shout out, was UPS. UPS actually donated to us some of their trailers, and they allowed us to store a lot of our warehouse equipment in the trailers for weeks. And what we would do is we would work out of those as much as we could, and that was how we could kind of be a semi-mobile operation for the first half of the season. So that's how we were able to make do for that first half. It was due to UPS. And I also want to shout out Amazon, the local Amazon fob that was in Amsterdam. Without their help, too, we would have been in serious trouble because we were not able to secure our fleet of vans that we normally have until October 28th. So normally we have most of our box drops out by then. And Amazon stepped up. They helped us get a lot of those boxes out initially for that initial push. So that is also how we were able to get started and be a mobile operation.
Now, you're talking about all of this space that you need for
Yes.
items for storage. So obviously there's a great need for toys this year.
Absolutely. So I hate saying it, but unfortunately the need has increased, and it has been increasing the last couple of years. We want the need to go down, but obviously inflation is a thing right now. The economy is feeling it, people are feeling it, and we're feeling it. Donations are a bit lower. Funding is a bit lower. It's tougher this year, but we're not going to fail our mission. That's not what the Marine Corps does. That's not what Toys for Tots does. We got to achieve that mission. So how we combat the lower toy donations is we get more box drops out there. So this year already, we have combated that. We have surpassed the number of box drop locations in the Capital Region than we did for the entire campaign last year. So we're not out of November yet, and we have more box drops out than before, which is great. That means we'll get the toys in, and we'll be able to get them bagged, tagged, and sorted for the charities. We service 240,000 plus children in the Capital Region, and I know I've said it before, but I want to say it again. We're the 3rd largest campaign in the nation. It's a huge, huge undertaking here. We cover 15 counties, going as far south as Greene and Columbia, and as far north as Clinton and Franklin counties. So we have a very large job to do.
We thank you for all you do for the community, and we have a list of ways that you can get involved, volunteering, dropping off gifts on our website, news10.com. If this has inspired you to want to help out at all, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right, we have more weather and news coming up after this short break, so stick around.